guessed it, more breaking news. Breaking news from Lego Icons this time, and they are, as if the summer months are not difficult enough, budgeting for the plastic brick. This time around, you're really going to hurt. Well, I shouldn't say really hurt, but Lego Icons is announcing a new set. It is going to launch on the 1st of August, and it has been rumored for some time. It has been absolutely something that people were like, oh my God, did you see? Oh my God, do you know? And now we officially know. And what I'm referring to is the Lego Icons Corvette 10321. It has 1,210 pieces. It looks really sharp. I do like the round texturing, the sloping of the front on the sides. A lot of good pieces in here. Looks like there's a lot of those 1x2 slopes that we've seen, that slope down not from the 1x side, but from the 2x side. We've got some bananas in here that go around the headlights for the front bumper. It's kind of interesting. The grille looks unique. Not really sure what kind of pieces are used there. It looks, you know what? I think those are handles, like jet ski handles or ATV handles. I think that's what those are. That's incredible. The little rear view mirror that they have is just sticking up there. This looks like it could be a custom windshield. It would not shock me at all. I am curious to see. It looks as if the logo for Corvette is printed. It does not look like it is a sticker, which would be fantastic. That would be great. You have some printing on the sides there. The doors look really nice, the way that they open. Some really, really, really good stuff here. And it's a convertible, right? So you've got that nice open feel. Now, I know what you want to know. I know what you want to know, and you want to know how much it's going to cost you. Well, in the United States, it's going to cost you $150. If you use euros over across the pond, it's going to cost you 150 euros. You people in the lovely Great Britain region, you are 130 British pounds. Australian dollars is 250. That doesn't seem all that bad, honestly. Canadian dollars are 200. Not bad at all. I think that's pretty reasonable, I think, for the most part. Now, the piece that I was talking about that is printed, that has the Corvette logo on the hood, that from the images looks like it's one big piece. So that's going to give you a rough idea of what exactly you're paying for, which I think we already have a good idea of what we're paying for. I got to say, though, I'm intrigued by the style of this. It looks much bigger than I thought it would. Obviously, when the rumors came about, everybody was like, this car, oh my God, did you see? Yeah, I saw the same thing y'all saw, right? I saw the same parent leak that was out there, but it's different, actually seeing it. Now, I am kind of curious around the rear well of the tire, the tire well there. Some interesting slopes that they use here, the inverted slopes, but it's rounded on the other side. Kind of looks a little funky from these pictures. I don't know. That's kind of fascinating. I don't know really what to expect from that. I'm absolutely fascinated by this. I think it's going to be a really unique set. If you're a car collector, without a doubt, this is going to be right up your alley. No doubt in my mind. Like this will be a must-have. It really looks like, I think the DB5? Is that what it was, the James Bond car? That's what it looks like scale-wise. And it almost kind of similar size to what we got, was it last year with the DeLorean? I mean, I think it scales similar to that. I'm curious to see what the seats look like. Brick-built seats are not the most difficult to do, but they are very unique in their own right. So I'm fascinated to really see how they capture that. How are they going to really, embody the car of what it is? Man, that grille in the front looks incredible. Some modified plates there. Oh my goodness. Now, the front steering actually does work, so you can turn the front tires. I'm actually looking at the one picture here that has the gearing for it. It's kind of interesting. 3 little gears right there just in front of the steering wheel. I'm assuming they're going to use that standard. I think it is like a 1x4 that has the teeth on it. I'm assuming that's what they're going to have. There's another gear, round gear that'll go across that. I'm curious to see what that looks like. That's going to be fascinating. Man, I don't know. You know, Lego continues to do these things, and I know some people are like, "Jiminy Christmas, I just don't have enough money." And that's something I had talked about people in Chicago, about the issue of, are there too many sets? Are there too many adult focus sets? And some of you are going to say, absolutely not. There's not enough. Some people are going to say there's way too many. And it almost comes down to that. Well, what avenue are you going to choose? Which way are you going to go to be able to decide where your funds go? I mean, collecting everything is almost impossible unless you are wealthy. It is a very difficult thing to do. It's really hard to do. Now, there are 2 license plates that are on here. One for Michigan. It says 1961. It says GM 0937. And then there's one that says California CI 1961. Interesting. So at least you have that, and it's going to be something a little unique, right, to it. But it also does have a hard top. I guess, were they soft or hard tops? I don't know. I'm not the biggest car guy. I'm just not. I never have been. I'm fascinated by really fast supercars and hypercars and stuff like that. Formula One, racing stuff, not so much road cars. Anyway, so the interesting thing behind this is you are going to get to hear. You are going to get to hear what is in this thing, how it's built, see some images on it over on Instagram, because she is on her way here. We'll see what that looks like here in a couple days. I'm not sure. DHL, like I've said many times, is not my best buddy here in Dallas. They tend to not be very good with staying on top of things. Anyway, so what do you think? You think yes? You think no? $150 seems semi-reasonable. 1,200 pieces. I know. Some people are going to say, is it worth it? I don't know. Classic 1961 Corvette. Pretty darn neat. I am curious to see some of the build techniques that are on this front bumper. That looks really interesting. Just below the headlights, you can look at this kind of stuff and have a rough idea of what you're kind of getting yourself into as far as build, right? You can see some of the plates and the bricks, and you have an idea of these modified pieces that are going in there. So I'd love to hear what you think, and hopefully here in a few days, we'll have it in hand and get kicking on it. So that'll wrap up this segment of breaking news. I'll talk to you guys next time.